Hello students, I hope you all are fine. In my last video, that is video 9, I have discussed some models like can, could, will, would, shall, should. So in this video, video 10, I am going to discuss the use of models might, may, must, ought to, etc. So let's start. Our first model in this video is may and might. Let us quickly read what is there in the box on our right hand side. It is a choice between may or might. May and might can normally be interchanged without a significant difference in meaning. However, might often implies a smaller chance of something happening. What does it mean now? It means we can use may and might both. We can also interchange their position, but there is a slight difference between the two, and the difference is given with the help of an example. It may rain, that means chances of rain are more. In the bracket I have given 70% chance, and in the next example it might rain, there are only 40% chances are there. So when we see that chances of something are more, we are supposed to use may, and when we see that possibility or chances of something are less, we are going to use might. Is it clear? Okay. When expressing wishes or giving permission, we use may only. So this is one of the most important difference between the two, that we do not use might for expressing wishes or giving permission. Rest all is same with may and might, but this is the only difference, that we never use might when we express wish or when we give permission. Now let's see the uses of may and might. First is possibility. As I told you, we use may and might both for possibility, may for higher possibility and might for lesser possibility. For example, it might rain later, so take an umbrella. That is, possibility or chance of rain is less. That is why we have used might here. Or if I say it may rain later, so take an umbrella. In this example, possibility of rain is higher, and that is why we are using may. Okay. Next use is to give permission. You may have another cookie if you like. In this example, I have used may to give permission, but remember I told you that we don't use might for giving permissions. So here we have used only and only may. We will not use might. Okay. If I say you might have another cookie if you like, this is wrong beta. So for giving permission we are supposed to use may only. You may have another cookie if you like. Now let's move to the next one. Whenever we are asking for permission, may I borrow your pen? May I come in? Remember, whenever we enter in a class, we used to ask from a teacher, may I come in, ma'am? May I go out for water? So in that case also we use may. This is very common and this is very simple example. We use it every day in our school life. May I go out, ma'am? May I come in, ma'am? So may I borrow your pen? May I give my notebook? So these all are some of the examples when we say that we use may for asking for permission. Next is to express wish. Again, very important and very simple use of may. We use it in most of the sentences. Whenever we express wish, faith or hope, we always use model may only. We cannot use or we won't use any other model. Okay beta, we are only going to use may, not even might. Might is wrong. Fine. So let's read the example. May the new year bring you happiness. May God bless you. May you be blessed with a son. So these all are the examples of wishes, faith, or you can say hope. So in these cases we are going to use may. Now there is one more use, to speculate about past action. That means when we think or when we imagine about past action. Example, she is late, she may have missed her plane. She is late, she may have missed her plane. So the possibility is, why she is late? We are just speculating, we are just thinking, we are just imagining the situation. Maybe she has missed her plane. Fine. So let us quickly read the uses of may and might once again. First is to express possibility. Second, to give and ask for permission. In both the cases, whether we are giving the permission or if we are taking the permission, in both the cases we can use may. Next is to express wish, and the last one is to speculate about past actions. Furthermore, if I talk about might in detail, as it is given on the box right hand side, might is used to express less possibility. Again, it is used to express permission. Might I start the discussion? And most important, once again we are going to read it. It is going to express guess. That might be the postman. If somebody is knocking at the door or somebody is ringing our bell and we are just sitting inside and guessing, so what we are going to say, it may be a postman. That means we are sure enough, yes, postman may be there. But if we are not sure enough, so we are going to use might for the same. Okay. Let's move further to another model. On the screen you can say a next model, that is model must. Now must and should, we all get confused between the two. Should is obligation. That means something which we are supposed to do. That means हमें कोई काम करना चाहिए. But must is that it is a compulsion for you. We are emphasizing that you have to do this. Okay. So let's quickly read about the box which is there on our right hand side. Must versus have to. Must expresses obligation imposed by the speaker, while have to expresses external obligations. There's a difference. Have to expresses external obligations, whereas must expresses obligations which is imposed by the speaker. We can say must is used to talk about what the matter or listener wants, and we use have to talk about rules, laws and other people's wishes. It is more common to use have to instead of must in questions. Does he have to do the test? Or you can see the above examples. Teacher, you must complete this essay by Friday. That means Friday is the deadline. By Friday we have to complete our work. And student, we have to complete this essay by Friday. See the difference. Here, when teacher is giving us the order, when teacher is telling us something, she is using or he is using the word model must. But when the same dialogue is repeated by the student, they cannot use must, they have used the word have to. Once again, read both the dialogues. Teacher, you must complete this essay by Friday. And what the student is saying, student, we have to complete this essay by Friday. That means the student is asking, we have to. Fine. And the teacher is telling them. So here the teacher is expressing obligation and the child is asking for external obligations. Understood? Let's see about the uses of must. First is obligation. You must wear a seat belt when you drive. Now this is our duty, this is our obligation. Now what will happen if we won't wear seat belt? We are supposed to pay the fine? Right. But if I say you should wear a seat belt, so should means आपको करना चाहिए. But must is if you are not going to wear the seat belt, there will be a person or you have to pay the fine. Clear? So you must wear a seat belt when you drive. Next is deduction. Something, certain something is true. Look at all that snow. It must be cold outside. So from the window, if we are seeing that there is a snow all around, or it is raining very heavily in winter season, so what we will say? It must be cold outside. Sitting inside our room, we are just thinking and saying it must be cold outside, because the picture is quite clear in front of us, in front of our eyes, and because it is snowing, it must be cold outside. Next is to emphasize necessity. Plants must have light and water to grow. We all know this. We have read in science also that for plants, light and water, both the things are necessary. So this is to emphasize necessity. Plants must have light and water to grow. Next is strong recommendation. When we are suggesting something or someone very strongly, for strong recommendation we use must. For example, we must get together for dinner soon. You must see a doctor at once. And if I talk about a negative, you must not leave before we finish this work. Okay? So let us see must not. Again, as I told you in the example above, so we use must not, that is a negative form, not with must, and that is equal to, or that we use for prohibition. When we are saying that we are not supposed to do something, so we are going to use must not. You must not use your phone while driving. Yes, it is a punishable act also. So we must not use our phone while driving. Again, let's see what is there. We use had to instead of must in the past tense. I had to pay my speedy ticket yesterday. So we are using had to and in the past form of verb. So let's quickly revise the use of must once again. First is to express obligation or seat belt. Examples could be as it is there on your screen. You must wear a seat belt when you drive, or you can say you must do as you are told. Soldiers must obey the orders of the officers, like that. Next is for deduction. Again, something which is true at present. It is snowing or raining and we are saying it must be cold outside. Yes. Next is to emphasize necessity. Plants must have light and water to grow. Strong recommendation. We must get together for dinner soon. Or we can say you must see a doctor at once. You are in need. That is why I am recommending you. That is a strong recommendation that you must see a doctor at once. Next is we use for negative form prohibition. You must not use your phone while driving. You must not leave before we finish this work. Clear? Next model is ought to. Basically the model is ought and it is always followed by to. So model becomes ought to. Now your people will be thinking that ought to and should go hand in hand. Yes beta, you all are right. We can replace ought to with should also. Clear? But As I told you, ought is the model and it is always followed by to. But in most of the books, or you can say in some of the books, word ought to is given as model, whereas in some of the books, word ought is given as model. So in a sentence, if we are seeing to before blank, we have to write ought. Clear? And if there is no to, only blank is there, you can write and choose between ought to or should. Clear? So let's see its uses. First is again duty or obligation, as in the case of should. You ought to be careful choosing your friends. You ought to be careful choosing your friends. Or you can say you ought to love your neighbors. You ought not to deceive anyone. So these are some of the examples. Possibility. They ought to be at their summer camp by now. That means by this time they will be at their summer camp by now. अब तक उनको होना चाहिए summer camp में. Ought to plus perfect infinitive expresses obligation in the past but generally unfulfilled. For example, he ought to have visited his dentist regularly. So what is this? We can say that in ought to there is no external authority as there is in must. External authority basically means there is no laws made for ought to. If we are talking about must, you have to say. Let us take one more example. If I say children should come in proper school uniform, that means children should. If I say you should wear seat belt, should means करना चाहिए और नहीं करना चाहिए. Some will wear, some will not wear. But if I say you must wear, that means you don't have any other choice. You have to do that. So that is why if you won't do, you have to pay the fine, since it is a rule. Clear? So this is the difference between this. Again, there is no external authority in ought. Ought में भी कोई भी external authority नहीं होती, as it is there in case of must, which expresses the speaker's authority. Must has the external authority. Must compels action on the part of the subject, whereas ought to expresses duty, inner conscience, a sensible action or advice. So in must, it is a compulsion on the part of the subject, whereas when we talk about ought to, it is our ought to actually expresses our duty, or you can say a piece of advice or a sensible action. It has the same meaning as should. As I told you before that we can replace ought to with should also. They both can be used interchangeably. We can use any of the model. So I hope students you have learnt or you have understood all these things. In my next PDF, or I am going to share the exercise of the PDF of models very soon with you. Thank you.